Sorry, y'all. I'm sitting here on the phone with my baby mama and being very teary eyed over my new godson. Wow, Stream Raiders really just don't want to load, huh? I'll figure it out in a minute. Hi, everyone. I am sorry. I'm here. I'm a little teary eyed. I was talking to Princess's mom. We got to hang out with them all morning, and I got to meet my new godson, who is the cutest child on the planet. Like, cuter than Princess, and that's really hard to do. How's everyone doing? Can everybody hear me okay? They really are. There's a picture in Discord. I'll pull it up. Hold on. Okay. Please perceive my daughter and my godchild. At some point, B's going to text me the pictures of me and the baby. How cute are they together? I'm going to get the picture of him in his little suit that we bought him. I have to find my photos, though, because I'm sitting here all, like, sniffly. Princess was losing the natural smile. She was over having her picture taken at that point. But look at these babies. Oh, you two stop. I wasn't talking about you. You're just a brat. You're a whiny, fussy brat. Go fuss at Papa. So that is my daughter and her brother. So we adopted her through the foster system, and we've been back in touch with her mom, and her mom has now had a little boy, and I am now the little boy's godmother. So we're one big happy family now. But we got to meet her mom's new partner, who's an actual delight. Him and B sat there and nerded out over Spider-Man for like an hour at lunch. And my godson is the best behaved baby on the planet. We were at a very loud restaurant for 3.5 hours, and the baby barely fussed at all. He was just like, oh, new people to pass me around to? Cool. Do your fingers taste good? I'm going to chew on them now. And he was the happiest baby that ever babied. Both of my ovaries are screaming at me, and I have said no many times. I am not having one of my own, despite what they are now requesting. No, dog, go. We're not going to do fussy doggo. You are going to go. Go find Papa. Tell Papa your problems. But we had a very nice little lunch, hung out for the morning, and now we're going to paint. Seeker, you can't have my water bottle either, dude. These doggos. We're going to do Pandemonium real quick because we didn't do Pandemonium yesterday because I wasn't here. I'm just giving everybody a few minutes to pop in before we do that. And verifying a couple of things for near the end of stream. Oh, I thought Pirate was streaming tonight. He went early today. Damn it. I read his schedule wrong. I thought it was 7 p.m. every hour or every part of the day. Grr. I thought Pirate was streaming tonight. I can't read. I'm a bad friend. I'm just turning on my my work focus. I really thought Pirate was streaming at 7 tonight, y'all. I was just looking to double check what time. Oh, I'm sad now. I was hoping we get to raid over there for tonight. Grr. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I'm sucking down caffeine. I'm just so used to him streaming at night. I didn't realize he was streaming that early today. Boo, I wasn't home. All right, let me make sure I've got all of my stuff set up. Okay, cool. All right, let me grab all the things. We're going to be working on Santa today. Santa is almost done. I need to do a little bit of outlining and some highlighting on him. And I need to do the metallics on his gloves, and then he's done. So he's almost done. I'm going to do a little bit of a pin highlight around his necklace to give it a little bit of a shadow. I'm going to go in and I might do some lines between his fingers just to give them a little bit more definition. And I have to do the metallics on his gloves, and then he is done and ready to start getting sealed. And then I still have to finish all the black metallic lines on all the presents. So I'm going to do any of the outlining last. I'm going to work on the metallics first, and we're going to go from there. Hi, Ripper. There are dogs all over the place, per usual. I have a house full of dogs. But yeah, we had a nice little lunch. I got to hang out with the fam for a little while. Princess got to meet her baby brother, which made her very happy. I got to meet my godson, which makes me very happy. I think I may have to actually move my ponytail to be able to wear my headset. No, maybe I'm okay. Might be all right. All right, we're gonna push this microphone back and out of the way so I can like actually see what I'm doing. I'm gonna grab a glove and we're gonna paint. How's everyone doing? How was everyone's yesterday? Once again, I apologize that I did not make it to stream yesterday. I really wanted to, but by the time I got home, Cypher had already been live for a couple of hours, and then Pirate went live, and I didn't want to stream over the top of everybody. So I just kind of jumped in and lurked and went and took care of what I needed to take care of, because I got up at 3:30 a.m. yesterday morning. It was a very long day. And if you've ever been to a Catholic funeral, you understand. Thank you for helping with the captioning. I appreciate it, because I've got to release that one to patrons on Wednesday, but I've got a little bit more free time this week because we don't record Monday. Hello, husbando.
Hello, I'm going.
Okay. Give me smooches. Mwah, I love you. Tell everybody how well behaved our god baby is.
Well behaved, very well behaved.
He's so sweet. I love him. But yes, I have been named princess's younger brother's godmother, so should God forbid anything should ever happen, they stay together. Oh, I just got gold paint all over this red because a drip of water was on the brush and I didn't realize it and it glooped. In the long term, it's not going to matter. I might actually just put a gloss on the other side too, just to make them even. Yeah. So yesterday was a lot. Doing to this side what happened on the other side just to even it out. I'm putting just the littlest bit of this gold paint and some water and just brushing it across the top of the red to give it a little bit of a shimmer without it looking even on both sides. But yeah, yesterday was a very long day. I didn't get home until 6 o'clock, just about. And I had been up since 3:30 in the morning, so I just decided to call it and stream today. But I thought I was going to be able to raid Pirate because I thought Pirate was streaming tonight because I have all of my times messed up. This shows you how much I'm not on Twitch on the weekends now because I've been doing so much stuff off stream that I have to work on. Seeger, go lay down, baby. I love you, but go rest. I know, I smell like other people, but you'll live. The dog's my Thunderdome. B had to go out. He's got to run over to the pharmacy to pick up prescriptions for Munchkin because her meds are all ready for pickup. But he drove me home first so I could go ahead and get live because it was way in another direction from where we went for lunch. But we had a really, really nice lunch. Hi, Rafiki. Welcome in. Frank, I miss your face. I hope you're doing well. Somebody get !point Blue Rose. You will get a link to the GR crew where Frank runs our Tears of the Rose game on most Monday nights. And you can !point Fairwick and get a link to our Monster of the Week show, which Frank also DMs because Frank is amazing. I'm doing really good, Frank. I got to meet my godson today. There's a picture in Discord. He's super cute. But right now we are finishing up Santa because Santa has got to be in the snow globe and photographed by tomorrow night. I mean, the opposite is also true. You put up with me. Though I'd like to think I'm a good player. And I'm not as much of a chaos gremlin as some people can be. But also, Blue Rose is coming back on the 8th. Y'all are really going to want to be there. Yes, I pick my moments for chaos gremlining. And, you know, out of context, spoiler alert, just letting everyone know, Frank, how do I make him a real boy? I want to make him a real boy, and then I want to convince Lonzo to play him. Because I'm an actual gremlin. And anybody who watches Fairwick right now is probably looking at the screen like, oh shit, what have we missed? Because we're 2 episodes ahead of what the public has? Is that a good toy? Do you like that one that you're chewing on because you stole it from Seeger? It's the only toy he liked out of all the new toys, and you stole it. Because you're jealous. But yeah, Santa's coming along great. He's just about done. Like I said, I need a couple of little pin highlights. I need to finish the metallics on him. I need to make the little things on the back of his gloves look like jingle bells, and then they're done. The goal is to get him completely sealed by tomorrow, midday. And then I am streaming tomorrow, and we're going to put him in the snow globe. But I need to get him on his base and photograph him without being in the actual snow globe. And then put him in the snow globe and get photos that way as well. But tomorrow is going to be the last stream of the year, obviously, because it's New Year's Eve. I know you want the toy, but your sister has it. You have to steal it from her, which means you may have to bite her. And if you are not going to stick up for yourself, well, then too fucking bad, my dude. You know, I said we were going to do Pandemonium and then I didn't pull the pictures up. Let me do that real quick because we skipped last week and obviously I wasn't here yesterday. So I'm going to do Pandemonium real quick and show off everybody's stuff. I think we only have a couple of pictures, so let me get them pulled up. Hey, Screen, welcome in. All right. You open this. So this is from Shiny. This is the new demon avatar that she got done. So this is looking really good. The skin smoothed out really, really well. And then also new Goblin avatar, because Thick Gobbo Girlfriend. Shiny is really like all in on the Gobbos and I love it. But she looks really good too. I love this whole like Zen chillin' pose. Can I get a shout out for Screen, please? And Tom as well. So yeah, Shiny's doing all the cool things. We love digital art. So there you go. That's this week's Pandemonium. Next one will be on Friday. Oh, you got one to add? Okay. Hurry up. I normally do them. I normally close them and pop it in, but go ahead and pop them on there and I'll pull it back up. One new post. Oh, you're looking for feedback. Okay, let me open this in the browser. So this is a piece Screen's been working on, and I don't know how much feedback I can give you on this because it looks great. The base looks much better with everything you added to it. The metals look incredible. I still love the glow. I would almost say darken up some of the shadows around this glow to make this pop even more. Blue glow is so hard. Or get in there with an even brighter white if you can. But the metallics all look great. You could almost take some of this glow and pop it over here on this wing. Just the littlest bit, like right here. Same over here. You could almost put a little bit of glow here and here. And almost like, because the glow is pointed this way, you could almost add just the tiniest touch of it right in here where the glow is pointed this way. To make them pop a little bit. But this, like, this gem looks amazing. If you wanted to, you could turn this into a gem to even it out, but I kind of like it only on the one side. I do almost want to see this red somewhere else on the mini, though. But I don't know where you would put it. Because I see it right here a little bit, which is nice, and up in here too. Maybe these little rivets could possibly be red gems. Maybe the eye over here to balance it out. But I feel like it's begging for some of that red, like, because there's this big pop of it here, here, and here. I feel like it needs something down in here almost. Like, I wonder if you could get like a little crystal or something that's red and just bury it in the grass, like right there, or right over here by this skull, to get that red to move around the piece. Like, you could almost get like a little cabochon type gem of some sort to paint, and you could just put it right there, or put it in the eye or something. just to get that red to carry through the piece. Yeah, Mithrin screen painted this. It looks really, really good. Like, all of this looks incredible. I mean, there's not a whole lot that can be done to it other than to maybe push the OSL out just a little bit further in here. And like right in here and maybe back in here a little bit. And to define these symbols just a little bit more, because white on blue is really hard. It's a lot easier on like the darker fluorescents, like the dark deep pinks and purples. Blue is just so close to white naturally in how it appears to the human eye when it's a fluorescent like that, that sometimes it's hard to really pick out. So I would almost outline it just the littlest bit in like a darker blue. Or just bump the contrast up just a little bit to deepen the blue, just some. Because from this distance, it gets washed out. Right up on top of it, like if you zoom in, you can see it really well. But as soon as you step that 3 feet back from it. Also, I wish I had your photography skills. I cannot get the black background on my minis to do this at all. You can always see all the texture, the velvet, the paper, or whatever. I'm trying real hard to figure out how to do it. Hi, Word. Word, I have a wish for you. Can I give you a blessing and a wish? I'm gonna pull him back up. I wish for your child that you are going to be birthing soon to be as sweet and chill as my godson. I met him today. And this baby sat in a crowded, loud restaurant for 3.5 hours and barely fussed at all. He was perfectly content to play past the baby and chew on everyone's fingers and hug his sister. By the way, this is Princess's little brother. We went out to dinner with her mom and her mom's new partner and her new little brother. We went out for lunch this afternoon, and I've been named his godmother. So it was our first chance to finally get to meet the baby. He was born in September. Yeah, we're Dragon introduced Screen and I. But he was just the actual sweetest all day. I went from being just a random voice he's heard on the phone. Like, he woke up facing me and didn't see mom or dad anywhere, was just looking at me. Not even the littlest fuss, was like, okay, you look like a cool human. Are you gonna hold me? Oh, and I'll grab my phone to show y'all again. But the best part of it, the best part of the whole day, we bought them matching outfits. Where's my pictures? Look at him in his little shirt and bow tie. And his little mohawk he's got going. Do it, Word. It's great. It's a cute outfit. And then we bought her the dress to match. You're welcome. But we got to do all the snugs. He was perfectly content to just sit there and let me snuggle him all through lunch. And then we sat there like legit just playing past the baby. It was like, oh, would you like to hold the baby? Here you go. But lunch was so nice. We finally got to meet her mom's new partner, and he was fucking delightful. He and B sat at lunch and nerded out over Spider-Man and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and all of the debates over which Spider-Men are good Spider-Men and which ones were kind of meh and why, and what all their strengths and weaknesses were in terms of all of the things. And then Princess helped get her little brother into his new outfit. And then we got to take pictures, and it was just delightful. It was a very nice morning. All right. I'm just kind of letting paint dry in between coats here because then I've got to do some outlining and stuff. So yeah, it was really nice, and we got to hang out, and we hung out for a few hours. The baby didn't make barely a peep the entire 3.5 hours we were there. We were literally chilling in a Red Robin as it got busy. Baby was unfazed. Just completely and utterly unfazed. And then he was up for a little bit. Let me feed him, and then for a little bit, and then like as we were getting ready to go, we were sitting up front because they have like that little area up front where there's like the big chalkboard. It was just a really good place to take pictures while we were out, and I'm sitting there holding him, and when I tell you this baby was fussing for 1 second and I switched shoulders and pat his back, he let out one burp and immediately fell asleep. He burped like a grown-ass man and passed out. Like, completely relatable, little dude. But he was just the actual happiest baby, just hanging out. And Princess was really well behaved for the duration. Sure. But yeah, it was just a very, very chill morning. He was a very sweet, sweet baby. My ovaries were acting like a little kid who saw a puppy, though. They were screaming at me, and it's like, no. I realize it's cute. They're also a lot of work. No. You can snuggle this one and then give him back. That is very cute. That is very, very cute. Kids, man. Lots of kids giving people faith in humanity again. Hit the top of this thing's head with something, so I am going to just grab this and touch that up. But I'm really happy with how Santa's turning out. He's big and he's burly. All right, let me find one of these browns. I think I'm just going to use this brown and thin it down a bunch. Then I might use just a couple of drops of the same flesh tone that I used for him. Okay, but was the 14-year-old like super sweet about the present? Because that's the important part. Look, Santa's got to carry these giant ass bags around. I hope Santa is buff. I'm here for both buff Santa and dad bod Santa. As long as Santa is happy. See, also, be signed up for Raging Heroes for this month and next month. Raging Heroes is coming directly for Games Workshop. Their Christmas is Christmas Gobos, including Squig Riders. Oh, I love that. Mithrin, that's great. I am very glad that he was happy with it. But this month is all like angels and demons, but the demons are definitely Age of Sigmar Squig Riders, including their Christmas Gobos. And then this month coming up for January is all Chaos Gods and Demon, or Chaos Marines and Demons, but they gender switched the Chaos Space Marines Primarch and made her a femme Space Marine. And she's like this big. She's delightful. I can paint that for Nova. Nova will accept that as an entry because it doesn't matter what you paint. Okay, are these paints just not going to play nice together because I will be angry? I need y'all to mix, please. Thank you. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing pin highlighting. So I'm taking this darker brown and I am just going to be outlining all of the things. Just enough to give it a little bit of a shadow. I actually think I might have thinned the paint down just a little bit too much. We're gonna see. No, we're okay. I just have to be very ginger with it. And no, that was not an intended pun because it's a gingerbread man. I just realized what I said. I'm sorry. Sorry, I gotta pull it a little close to me so I can see what I'm doing here. It doesn't look like much, especially from a distance. Up close, you can see how thick the line is. But like from a distance, which you know you're gonna be at, you're not gonna be right on top of it. It makes everything pop just that little bit. Almost want to highlight the muscles, but I think I'm going to leave it alone because I think they look good right where they're at. I don't want to fuck with it too much. We do have an ad starting in about 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and mix this black that I need. And then we're going to start working on all of the outlines. It's starting with like the jingle bells that are right here to start those. Once I've done the jingle bells, I'm going to go ahead and take my break. It's not going to be a super long break. It's going to be long enough to let ads run and let me go run to the little panda's room. It's not going to be a whole ton. Hi, baby. Can I help you? Papa will be home in a little bit. Chill out. So this is a sort of metallic black. It's like a brown black with black paint. And I mix the two together and then I get a nice, like, it's not a true black black, so that it looks really nice all together as highlighting. And it gives a little bit of a shimmer without it feeling like a metallic. Hi, that was a very big yawn, sir. Can you lay down, please? So what I'm doing is I'm taking the littlest bit of this black and we're gonna make these little balls that are on the back of his gloves look like jingle bells. So it's going to be one skinny little line. I might have thinned the black down too much. Yeah, I think I may need another drop of black. I might have thinned it down too much. I think I used one drop too much of the thinner, but it's fine. This is fine. I can fix it. I'm a professional. Is my stream frozen? Or is Twitch just being an asshole? Twitch is just being an asshole. Okay. All of a sudden I looked over and I was frozen on like 30 seconds ago. Right now they kind of look like frog eyes. Do that. Focus on the mini, please, camera. Hello, camera. There we go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take just a little bit larger brush and I'm gonna get a little bit of this black just on the tip of it, and then I'm gonna make little dots on either side of the eye to make it look like the opening for a jingle bell. Sometimes they cooperate and they just spot. Other times I have to actually draw this thing. All right. I'm pretty happy with him so far. But I believe Santa is now complete, y'all. He done. So his pants are all done. His chest is all done. But there's your jingle bells on the back of his hand. The highlights are all done. I think his pants came out really cool. So all that's left is he has to get sealed, but he has to dry all the way before I can do that. So he has to dry for about an hour before I can put any of the sealant on him. So I'm going to set him aside. I'm going to go ahead and go on break. Ads are going to run while I'm on break. And when I come back, we will work on putting all of this black on all of these little presents. And that's what we're going to be working on until Santa is ready. And then we will start doing all of the, doing all the sealing, because he's got to have 3 coats of this on him. And so do all of, yeah, I love how his cup came out. Hi, baby girl. I'm going to get you a stick while I'm up. I'm going to get you snacks while I'm up. So I will be back in like 5 or 6 minutes. Ads are going to run while I am gone. So everybody sit tight. In the meantime, get up, stretch, take care of your bodies, do what you got to do to take care of you. If you have meds that you need to take, please go take them. Get water, hydrate, all that kind of stuff. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. I know, baby girl. I'm going to get you a snack. Let's go. All right, I am back. Thank y'all for your patience. Let me see if I can get Stream Raiders to load, because I tried to fire it up earlier and it didn't load all the way through. So we'll see if we can get Stream Raiders up and running and play some Raiders today. Oh man. Thank you. So how's everyone doing? What's everybody up to? I'm gonna put our little gnome, our holiday flag bearer right there because he's cute. We're gonna do the just vibe thing and hang out there. I'm gonna grab my headset back and we're gonna get back to painting. Only now we're gonna be outlining tons of tiny little presents. We're going to start back with this one. I still have to do the bow here, and I still have to do some of the highlighting around the outside of the bow itself. So we're going to work on that. Hey, no problem. I know that feeling. I body double with folks on here all the time. I'm sorry if y'all can't see. I have to like pull it kind of close to me to be able to see really well. I'm trying though. Gamer, hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for your resub. Can I get a shout out for Gamer, please? Gamer, how are you doing? I am doing well. I got to meet my godson today. I am just hanging out painting. We are working on Thirst Trap Santa. We are getting him done so we can get him in his snow globe and call him done. And then it is focus on Adepticon and nothing but Adepticon until Adepticon. Please don't Thunderdome in my office while I'm doing tiny detail work. I'm begging y'all. Hi. Go lay down. But yeah, just trying to get a whole bunch of painting done. My dogs are arguing over toys. Can y'all get out of my garbage, please? So yeah, just hanging out. We're playing some Stream Raiders. I am just chilling here with some very shaky hands trying to get into all the little spaces. My hands are shaking real bad today, y'all. Princess is working on a brick building set that my sister got her. I'm watching some TV. B is off running a couple of errands. He should be home any minute now. So just a very chill day. Decided to hop on. I don't normally stream on the weekends, but since I couldn't stream yesterday, I'm streaming today. And then I'm streaming tomorrow because I've got to finish Santa by tomorrow night. So I figured everyone would like to see the process of him going in his snow globe. So that is tomorrow's stream. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be live tomorrow, but it's going to be like real soon after I wake up. It's going to be a wake and bake. Wake and paint, wake and paint, wake and paint. That's been my life lately anyway, so might as well, you know. Get him in his snow globe, and then next week the focus is going to go back to the gobos. And my unicorn squigs. As well as building my stuff for Resin Beast, because B is working on the prints for those. I might get Rogue primed and start on her. But yeah, starting next week, it's all Adepticon, all day, every day, until Adepticon. Now, if I'm working on Adepticon stuff and I'm getting close to done with the planned entries, then I might like look at maybe the Twin Goddess competitions or work on something for work on something for Monument Hobbies or something along those lines. But that's only going to be it once I start really getting some stuff done. All right. Well, thank you for being here, Cerulean. I appreciate you. I hope you feel better. But the main focus is going to be getting everything done for Adepticon from here on out, because I have so much stuff I've got to do. Like, we have to finish getting that bust cleaned up so that I can paint her for Turbodoric, I've got to get all of my Golden Demon and Resin Beast stuff done. My Privateer press order should be here on Tuesday, which is Star Princess Ares for P3 Grandmaster for Monster Apocalypse. Sorry, there's like a piece of Ripley hair in here I'm trying to get out. And then once he's moved and settled, I'm going to send Pirate Gambit to paint. I want to paint from him via some charity stuff. And I hadn't really talked to him about it. And then he reminded me about it, and I asked him if he would paint Gambit for me, since it's a 2-piece set. Yeah, I mean, he's painted that specific model before. It's what he painted for the Worthy, for this year's Adepticon. But I'm going to ask him to paint it in, like, his comic book style that he can do. Because I think that's how I'm going to paint Rogue. So that they can be, like, a matched set. All right, that bow is done. It's not perfect. My hands are shaking real bad, and I ain't got time to perfect it. So I have to learn to live with the little mistakes and know that they're not going to show that bad, and only I know where the mistakes are. B just got home. Yeah, I wanted to have that like comic book feel because they're comic book characters. I have to do the highlights on this one still. I haven't finished it yet, which is good because I still have some of that paint out because I just used that color. So Welcome home, babe. Oh, he sounds frustrated. It has been a long day, and you had to carry a heavy baby around for a little bit. He wasn't that heavy, but he was very good. He was very good at being dead weight when he was asleep, because babies are so much heavier when they're sleeping. Hi, I just gave them sticks, but apparently they have opinions.
Apparently.
This is the tone of voice that Seeger takes with Papa. Oop. Oh. You tell him all about how hard your life is. Go, Mama gave me a stick and everything. Well, that was new. Ripley tried to jump up on B, and then Seeger jumped up on Ripley. Are you two done now? Wow. They smell the baby.
Guess so. I'm gonna go downstairs, do some work.
All right. It is 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's gonna be dinner time pretty soon. B's cooking dinner tonight since I'm strimming. Sorry if I accidentally positioned this where you can't see it. They're very tiny lines. And getting in just the right position where I can keep it on camera is difficult. Because I'm having to like really lock my arms because they're shaking pretty bad today. Look, if you're going to Thunderdome, out of my office, please. You have the whole couch you can go jump around on. I'm just scared they're going to jolt the chair while I'm painting. Hey, enough! Because I have absolutely had that happen before. She's trying so hard to get him to play with her, y'all. She just keeps bringing him toys and like shoving them on his face. Do you want to give me the bone? I'll throw it for you. Give me here. Give me the bone. Give me the big bisexual bone. It is. It's purple and blue and pink, but she's not getting... Fine. I won't play with you then, dog. Damn. Don't forget we are playing Stream Raiders as of right now. There's only 2 units on the field. We're going to lose. but it's okay. Ripley, you are a very weird bird. Or you give sister kisses. Good boy. Now he's giving Ripley a bath, so hopefully that means they've calmed down. Tiny little lines, y'all. Tiny, tiny little lines. Ta-da! I'm going to take some of this bee's knees, which is the brighter gold, and we're going to highlight this ribbon just a little bit, and then once the highlight color is dry, we'll go back over the bow with a little bit of this black outlining in the spots where it's needed. I need to thin this paint down a little bit. It's a little too thick. And then we'll be good to go. I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out. Like I said, I have a bunch of presents that we're going to be outlining tonight. That's basically all I'm going to be working on is outlining presents until Santa's completely dry. And then I'm going to start with the coating of the Santa, which I will need to get up to go get something out of the other room for, but that'll be when I need to actually get up and go get it. I bought some graduated cups that like you would have for like kids medicine or something. I bought a bunch of those because you can take those and mix like paint and paint thinner and that kind of stuff, and I need them for like airbrushing, but it's also going to really help mixing the medium with some water, because the gloss medium or the gloss varnish that I'm using is this stuff. It is incredibly thick, like incredibly thick. So I need to thin it down pretty considerably. It basically works like Mod Podge. It is waterproof when it is done, but I have to put a bunch of thin coats on all of this stuff because that's what's going to seal it, and they need an hour to dry between coats. So the goal is to get everything outlined and get started on these, and once I have the first coat of this on everything, I've got to let it sit for an hour, and that'll be where we call stream, and then I'll come back to this a couple times through the night to get it, and then do one more coat in the morning. And then in the morning, it is going to be glue him down to the base, take a little break to go take pictures of him on his base, and then put him in the snow globe. I might actually bring some of my other lights in here so I can do the pictures in here so I don't have to leave stream. Y'all can watch from the down cam how I take pictures. Are you two actually going to play tug-of-war with the bone? Well, that is the laziest tug-of-war I've ever seen. I'm going to tell on them real quick. This is how they're trying to play tug-of-war. She keeps sliding the bone back and forth across the floor at his face. Hey, negative charisma. That orc is looking freaking rad, dude. It looks so good. Nice. He looks awesome. Ripley and Mariah, can you please don't? Thank you. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about this mini. It's in Discord. It's incredible. It looks so good. Yeah, I mean, I've always loved Warcraft. I've been very irritated with Blizzard as a whole, but for those of you who don't know, the lawsuit has now been settled. It was settled as of December 15th, and that is part of why Bobby is no longer at Activision Blizzard. I believe that his swift exit had to do with them finalizing the lawsuit. So, no longer on a hard boycott of Blizzard because things have been settled, and they were settled in a satisfactory manner for most people. I'm taking my ring off so I don't lose it because it's being very slippery. But like, my husband and I met playing World of Warcraft. That's how Briar and I met. But this looks incredible. He looks so good. I'm just sitting here painting tiny lines for Santa. Today's goal is to finish all of the presents and get started on the process of sealing them because I have to have everything sealed and turned into Monument Hobbies tomorrow night. So, you know, deadlines. But this has been a very busy week because of everything going on with my bestie, and then, well, one of my besties. And then obviously this morning we spent with Princess's biofam and my new godson. So, you know. It's been a busy week. Yeah, the non-metallic metal is going to be a whole thing. You have to charge your phone real quick. Okay. No worries, Mithrin. Thank you for being here. All right, we're going to let this dry and then get the outlines on the ribbon. I really need to stop putting this paint handle down on my freaking clippers because they're metal all the way through, and it immediately, like, it wants to be stuck to the clippers. So I'm putting my clippers away. I don't know. Thrall's got issues. I mean, Thrall literally abandoned everybody because of, you know... Thrall abandoned everybody to get laid. Let's just say it like it is. I'm not going to say it as dirty as I said it when it first happened. But, like, Thrall abandoned the fucking horde so he could bone somebody. He's made questionable choices, including being covered in gold. Alright, I don't think this is going to go anywhere, but we're going to try anyway. Battle cries in chat. Alright, we will open the salvage chest. We will start another one. The likelihood is bots are going to start jumping in anytime now, so feel free to jump in if you would like. We are going to do some more Stream Raiders, and we'll see how it goes. And if we keep on a losing streak, we may just call it. We'll see. But everybody stack up there, and we will see what happens in a minute. I'm going to get the sticky tack off the bottom of this and add this to the done presents pile, because this one is going to be ready to seal when we start sealing all of the things. But he's looking really good. I can't wait to see what you do with the non-metallic metal. It is not one of my strong suits at all. I'm actually planning on taking a couple classes on how to do it from folks at Adepticon, because it is not my jam. I cannot seem to wrap my head around it, and I really want to get good at it, so. I learn so much better if I have someone holding my hand while I do things, so that's the plan for Adepticon. Non-metallic metal and OSL, and really good blending techniques, because those are all places that I am pretty weak. But what's everybody up to? How's everyone doing? How was the end of everyone's week? Anybody got plans for tomorrow night or anything fun going on? Oh, fun, Lion. That sounds like a good time. I think B and I are going to crack open a bottle of wine and just hang out. We're just going to have a nice night in. ear flaps. Are you gonna curl up and go to sleep? I'm gonna spin in all the circles. Yeah, it's been a very busy week for being on vacation. My dog has circled like 8 times trying to find a comfy spot on this bed. Oh, there he goes. Void loaf achieved. Stephen, hi. Thank you so much for your resub. Welcome in. Can I get a shout out for Stephen, please? Stephen, how are you doing this evening? Doing pretty well. I got to meet my godson today. And he's a precious sweet bean. Like, we were in a loud ass restaurant for 3.5 hours and the baby fussed maybe twice, and even then it was just like a meh kind of fuss. There was no crying, no screaming. 3 months old, and he was just chilling like, okay. Also, Daddy December is done. We finished him. He's not sealed yet, but he is all done. I have to let him cure for probably another 30-ish minutes, give or take. Probably when I come back from break. My next break, he will be done and ready to start putting the seal coating on. But he is all done and ready to go. We're just working on the presents. Thank you. I am very, very happy with him. And then we'll be back tomorrow, tomorrow morning-ish, mid-morning, late morning. Kind of around when Steven's finishing up, actually, in the morning. Will be when we pop back live to put him in his snow globe. Tonight and tomorrow morning, I'm going to be working on getting those last seal coats on. And then tomorrow we will be live so everybody can see him go in the snow globe. Figure y'all have been with me for this whole project, so might as well stream it, because, you know. All right, Lion, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your night. It's going to be one of those, it's either going to go brilliantly or it's going to be a mess, and either way, we're streaming it because everything is content. Sorry if quiet. Tiny lines. Stephen, do you and Sue have any plans for tomorrow night? Anything fun going on for the holiday? Yeah, that's kind of what we're up to. It's going to be open a bottle of wine, eat some snacks, watch some TV or a movie or something, and not go anywhere because we need a vacation from our vacation. This week was so much, y'all. So many tiny lines, y'all. Honestly, I may try to talk B into a board game tonight before bed. There we go. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Just double check if there's any edges of this ribbon that I got to clean up, and there is a little bit. Yes. Hopefully it's a question I have a good answer for you for. What camera do I use for my top down? The same camera that you use as your face cam. It's the EOS M200. After seeing how well yours did with purples and then talking to Pirate for a little bit, because I know that's what he uses as well, we decided to go ahead and get this one over the Sony we were looking at. It was between this one and a Sony. It works pretty good, I think. It definitely picks up color better than the Logitech webcam does. Yeah. I didn't realize. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I use the M200. I don't know if B's in chat or not, but I know there was a really good Sony we were looking at as well. No worries. But yeah, with all the success that you and Pirate had with this camera, I was like, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And just grab the same one. Hey, Mandy, welcome in. Can I get a shout out for Mandy as well, please? Think I have mods running shout outs? I don't know. If not, I will get to them in a minute. Yeah, the autofocus is great. But there you go, one more tiny little present. Doing all right, Mandy. I met my godson today, so I've been a very happy camper all day, and I can't stop talking about him because he's so fucking cute. He's cute, and he's also, like, the best behaved baby I've ever seen. Three and a half hours in a busy, crowded, loud restaurant and barely a peep out of him. He was just content to be like, oh, we're gonna play past the baby and let everybody hold me? Rad. Oh, hi, new person. Rad. Like, I have never seen a baby wake up from a nap facing someone they've never seen and look at them and gurgle and smile as opposed to start screaming because they can't see their mom. or dad or any like adult they recognize. He woke up in his bassinet next to me, just wakes right up and looks at me and just gurgles and smiles. We do have an ad starting in about a minute and a half, just to let everybody know. I am going to pop up for a quick break and let the ads run. I'm glad I looked up because it finally gave me a warning. It didn't in OBS though. Normally it tells me in OBS, but I'm going to guess there's an API issue with the latest update, so. But I'm going to get this line down. I'm going to take a quick break because I need to pop up and stretch and all of that. I suggest everybody else do the same. So everyone take care of yourselves. Be back here in just a couple of minutes. And we will continue with Mission Paint All the Presents. Because that's kind of where we're going with this. I'll see everybody in just a few. Hi, Ripper. Oh, who's a good girl? Alrighty, we are back. Thank you all for your patience. Doggos needed to go OUT. Okay. We're back. I hope everyone is doing well. Headset back on. And we're just going to get right back to it. Figure, go lay down. Basically, yes, I am Tiny Present Labs tonight. This is correct. Independent subsidiary of Tiny Hat Labs. The best place to get tiny hats. I think Stream Raiders is going to go much better this time, y'all. Basically. But it's okay, because I have ideas for dioramas later of potentially more tiny presents. So maybe they will come in handy later. Well done, y'all. Don't forget to collect all your stuff. Don't forget to go into the store and collect your snowflakes. As always, we go path of least resistance. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. There we go. This one I'm having to be a little bit more detail-y with because some of this red got on the sides of those ribbons when I was painting them. So I do have to paint down like the raised portions of the ribbons a little bit just to cover up anywhere where that red hit. Just to be on the safe side. I'm just hoping the snow globe thing works because I'm going to be real sad if it doesn't. I'm glad you do, because I kind of have faith. I think I've got it. I think I understand like the mechanic of what I've got to do here, but anything can happen. Chemical reactions can get weird. So far, all of my testing feels like everything's going to be okay. Which is why tomorrow I'm going to be in here with my extra lights and stuff, and I'm either going to have everything set up to do the photography and take like a 10-minute break or 15-minute break while we're streaming to go do the photography of him outside of the snow globe, so I have the pictures of it. So God forbid he goes in the snow globe and everything gets ruined, I'll have pictures of the completed mini. So that is as far as the contingency plan goes. Is that I will at least have pictures of the completed mini. Pre-snow globe. But like I said, this is just a competition for fun. It's really just we came up with the concept and it became a, can I actually do that? Well, let's find out. The worst case scenario is that it gets fucked up and I learn a lot. Best case scenario is I win one of the prizes and I get a gift card that I can, like, you know, go buy paint with. So it's all pretty low stakes. And the hope is that his pre snow globe pictures look really, really good on Instagram. Oh god, my hand just shook and I just got black paint all over that fucking bow. Oh my god. What a time for a hand trimmer. One of the ones I didn't feel coming. But this is why we keep brushes around, that we can just put some water on. As long as you catch it quick enough, it comes right off. It was just an ill-timed twitch. Yep. You are not wrong, Steven. For those of you who are listening but can't see chat, Steven just said ill-timed Twitch, this whole website some days. Correct. And then this coming week, stream schedule is going to be normal. It'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my normal times. I don't have anything huge or special going on the morning of New Year's, so it's really just going to be get up and stream. And then Wednesday and Friday will just be normal stream days as always. That was my phone making a very loud noise, excuse me. Not my kid's principal giving everybody weekly reminders on Saturday night. That is a I'm going out tomorrow, I'm doing this now. She normally releases all that info on like Friday afternoon or Sunday evening. These little bits on top are difficult because they're very thin, but it's kind of a hold your breath and pray, and if it looks okay, that's all that matters. And that's kind of where I'm at right now with this whole project. Does it look good enough? Okay, we're good. Because the amount of dry time that this stuff takes is wild. All right, I'm going to call that present done. I'll move this one over here and let that dry before I actually like touch it and ruin it. This one is dry, so this one can come off of here and we will just rotate to the next one. One little present at a time, y'all. One little present at a time. Oh, there's Papa coming upstairs. You better go get him. The dogs are very interested in B coming upstairs. They know that Daddy is fixing to cook, and that means he might drop a piece of something on the floor by accident, which means Hoover. But Stephen, you are absolutely right about the just the methodology that eventually I'm going to run out of presents by the time I'm gotten really good at this, because I really do have like a method to it now. Because now that I've done it like so many of these, it's just like I know exactly what I have to do to outline. I am going to be coming up on when I got to do a lot more building. I'm going to try to do as much building off stream as possible with some of these minis and just paint on stream, because I'm sure that watching me build minis is way more boring than painting them. Because you're literally having to watch glue dry and not just paint dry. Alright. Time for the bow on this, and then this one will be done, and by then the nether one will be dry, and I'll be able to just switch them out and just keep going. So anybody up to anything fun tonight? I know B's fixing to cook. I don't know what he's cooking yet, though. He's making Italian chicken sandos. I like hoagies with Italian-style chicken and peppers and onions and garlic butter. roasted potato wedges. Sorry. You may try to finish Zelda tonight? Yay. Are you gonna stream, Mandy? Then that makes my decision as to where to go real easy. Because like I said, humongous apologies to Pirate. I literally read his schedule and I couldn't tell the difference between a 7 and a 1 apparently. I thought I was going to be raiding him at 6 o'clock because I thought Pirate was going to be live. I'm like, I'm just going to raid Pirate when I'm get close to done with stream. I said it with my entire chest, fully believing he was going to be live at 6 o'clock my time. Kind of whenever. I can hop off whenever because I'm literally just going to be painting tiny little black lines for 5 more presents, and then I have to just put clear coats on Santa, and those clear coats are going to take forever. So I mean, I have a couple of little presents over here that I can kind of fuck with to just touch up a little bit, but I can go till whenever. So if you are going to go, I can just go till you're ready. I didn't really have a end time in mind because I had planned on raiding Chris. Leaf, hello. Thank you for your resub and thank you for being awesome. I got my bag and it's adorable. Y'all, Leaf got me the cutest fucking bag for Christmas. I'm gonna show y'all. I have to move my Conquest minis because they're sitting over there with it, but... and get the straps so that they don't get caught in paint. Y'all, look how cute this is. What? Wrong way. This material is so soft. It is going to be smothered in dog hair. I'm doing everything I can to keep it very high off the ground. Got like a nice little zipper in it and everything. It's like the perfect tote bag. But it's just a panda and stars, my favorite things. It is very, very pretty. Thank you. I got my cards as well, but he's so cute. It came with like a little button. Came with a little panda button. And the cards are great. I have them. They're just in the other room. But thank you again. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, I'm putting my Conquest minis together for my Canaphores, and y'all, like, let me just explain to you how much sprue goo was needed to fill that crack. Like, it just, I had to just smooth it all in there, and there's so many openings. I mean, once it's all sanded and then I get it primed, it's gonna look a lot better. But like, there were so many gaps in this thing. God, the things that we say when we are mini painters, but still. See, also I'm having to sand like their faces because they have mold lines right down the middle of the face. But like, I don't know if I'm gonna focus on that. Wherever you see it shiny, it's all sprue goo. Like, there's supposed to be cracks in it, but like this seam right here, where these two pieces fit together, even sanded clean, there was a gigantic gap. And they ding you for that in Resin Beast. So I had to go through and just seal all of it. So it is taking forever to build them. But like, trying to do their faces is a nightmare. because of where all the mold lines are. Where's the one where it's like right in the center of their face? Is it this one? Maybe. Well, that one just got dropped on the floor, so... Oh no. Tiny little gray head on the gray floor. Where did you go? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to find her later. But she literally had a mold line that went right down the center of her face, like right down her nose, across her chin. Well, hell, where did she bounce to? I don't know. I'll find her. She's somewhere. They have like a million of these damn heads that I have to work on, so, you know, it's no big deal. This one right here, if it'll focus, you can see where the sprue was there. There's also a mold line that goes right down the center of her nose, through her mouth, and through her chin. And I'm supposed to smooth that out. I'm having to be very choosy about which heads I use because of the mold lines in the middle of the faces. This one, the mold line's right down the side of her head, and it's supposed to blend in a little bit here, but it really doesn't. Like, you could see right there, like, where the mold line very clearly is. I have to remove all that without damaging what's under it. So these have been a nightmare to clean. So I'm sure people don't want to watch me do that. So it's been a lot of let me not do that. Hey, Melissa, welcome in. All right, let's do the scary one while I'm sitting here. Because this is one that is like almost impossible to fix if I fuck it up. So, you know, why not do that one on camera? It's also the tiniest one of all of them. What's happening here? I'm completely unhinged because it has been the wildest week. Because, you know, obviously it's Christmas week. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. That aside, Bee's home. I had a massive Irish Catholic funeral to go to this week, complete with wake, mass, burial, luncheon. I met my godson today, who is Princess's little brother. I haven't had 5 minutes to breathe. Yesterday morning, I got the ADHD freeze at 3:30 in the morning because I got woken up. And I don't know how I got woke up, but I got woke up at 3:30. And because I knew I had to be at a funeral by 10, my brain went into freeze mode and wouldn't let me go back to sleep because I didn't want to oversleep, even though I had an alarm set. So, completely unhinged. Not to mention, I got to hold a 3-month-old baby all day today, and now my ovaries are cussing at me. And I'm just like, no. Both of them are like a children with a puppy. Going, I got a puppy. Can I have a puppy? I got to pet the puppy. I want a puppy now. No. My ovaries are doing that, but they're screaming it in baby. But to be fair, my godson's really fucking cute. He's precious. He's also the best behaved baby I've ever seen. Three and a half hours, y'all. I keep telling you, 3.5 hours this 3-month-old baby sat in a loud, crowded restaurant. Battle cries. And did nothing but coo at everyone and gurgle in baby. And he let out like maybe 2 or 3 tiny whiny fusses. There was no screaming. There was no crying. There was no getting upset. It was, oh, hi, strange person. You can hold me. Like, I have never, this baby woke up facing me, not his mom, not his dad. He woke up facing me, who he's never seen before, and he's heard my voice a handful of times on the phone, and just giggled and was like, oh, hi, person. Let me feed him. Let me snuggle him. One of my paintbrushes just launched itself off my desk, y'all. It was done with life. I'm gonna grab that while this gets pulled up for the next one. But he is just the sweetest little bean. He was perfectly content to just get snuggled. He let Princess hold him like the whole time. Like whenever she wanted to hold him, he was just fine with it. And he was just sweet and precious and wanted to hang out with everybody. I'm going to put our high ground right in here. So bring some ranged if you have it. But yeah, today I'm just fully unhinged. My brain is done. Plus, I have to finish Santa by tomorrow night. So, you know, this is where we are. And I have to be extra careful because this one cannot take the harsher, heavier line work. Because it's so light, it won't look right. So I'm just having to be extra careful. But yeah, I got to meet him today, finally. And we got all of the good snuggles. And Princess was very happy because she got to see her mom. And we got to meet her mom's new partner, who is a great big old nerd. And I adore him. And we all got to have lunch and hang out. Mm-hmm. Like, he and Briar sat there and had a, 30-minute long discussion on the various different actors who have played Spider-Man and their strengths and weaknesses as Spider-Man. too thick of a line, but I'm just going to have to deal with it because I can't fix it. So yeah, just a little bit of brain rot today because it's just, for what's supposed to be a vacation week, it was a very, very full, very, very busy week. So the plan is for tomorrow to be very chill. It's going to be crack open a couple bottles of wine, watch some TV, eat some snacks. Tomorrow's going to be very chill. You focus, camera. Hello. Trying to focus on everything shiny and not what I'm actually working on. But yeah, we're just getting to work on Santa Claus because he has to go in the, he has to go in his snow globe tomorrow. Speaking of affiliate ships, I picked up a new one, y'all. I am now also an affiliate for Rogue Energy, so the energy drinks that I drink all the time on stream, I am now one of their affiliates. Picked that one up today. So I'll have links and stuff for everybody next week. And keep in mind, if I ever apply for an affiliateship with somebody, it's not just because I can, it's because I actually use the product. I drink the hell out of their stuff. It's helping keep me away from drinking pop. All right, well, there's the outline of the box. That's not too bad. Hi, Brian. Welcome in. How are you doing? Wait, hold on. We can behold Thirst Trap Santa. He just wants to be held. Right? How dare you forget that photo shoot? Please note that I was sitting here the other night and I'm like in Word Fangirls chat, like, okay, I can put him down now, and things that you can actually say as a mini painter. Sorry, I'm just got done painting Santa's ass. I can talk now. I don't think he turned out too bad. I'm pretty happy with him. Little jingle bells on the back of his glove. I'm real happy with how those turned out, y'all. I was worried, but I'm real happy with how they turned out. Going really, really well, Brian. I had a very good day. Wait, now that Brian's here, I'm going to pull up the picture again because I can't not, because it's the cutest thing ever. Behold my new godson. And princess. He's so precious. Truly, he's literally like the quietest, chillest baby I've ever seen. We were at a loud ass Red Robin through the lunch rush. We were there for 3.5 hours. He barely fussed at all. He woke up staring at me, who he's never met in person before, and was just like, hey, what's up, lady? Are you gonna hold me? And then just let us play pass the baby around. Everybody got to snuggle the baby for a few minutes, and he was just chill about it, like, okay. And then we stopped near the end, switched him into the clothes that we bought, because we bought him and princess matching outfits. Got him changed so we could go do pictures. And he was just chilling. And then he was fussing for like 2 seconds, and I bounced him for about a minute, and he lets out the biggest man-sized burp ever and immediately fell asleep in my arms and was just done for the day. He's like, I'm good, thank you. The actual sweetest baby I have ever met. So well behaved, so chill. Yep, that's all it was. But he was perfectly content to just hang out, let everybody snuggle him. Princess was super good with him too. was a great little afternoon with both families together, just getting to hang out. So it was a really, really good day. And now I'm getting to hang out with all y'all, and I get to work on Santa. Bee's working on dinner. Princess is working on Legos. We do have an ad starting in about 3 minutes. What's she building? My sister bought her a legally distinct, not Lego music box that's got a teacup up in the air pouring a bunch of flowers out of it. It was very deliberately purchased because of family stuff. So my mom collected music boxes, and my grandmother on my dad's side collected teacups. And we all just kind of love flowers. So she is currently curled up in her playroom with that while Bee is getting dinner ready. That line might have been a little thick, but we're going to leave it alone. We're going to leave it alone. We're not going to fuck with it anymore. That's the back of the piece anyway. And there we have our little Tiffany's box. I think I'm gonna work on our little elephant here real quick and do the outlines on him. But his are a little different. His need to be in the Payne's gray, so I need to get out a couple of drops of that. But yeah, it was a good day. It was nice to get to hang out with everybody. We haven't seen them in a little bit. It was our first time getting to meet her new partner too, and he's absolutely delightful. He was very sweet and a gigantic nerd. And it was nice to just get to sit there and hang out and what have you. And then gearing up for tomorrow being New Year's Eve. When, like I said, Bee and I are just going to hang out. We're going to get the little one in bed and we're going to pop open a bottle of wine and just kind of sit and chill and just have a quiet night at home. Play a board game or something. We've been playing a lot of Wingspan lately. It's been great. I love that game, y'all. All right, the ads are running. Once again, I'm sorry for anybody who gets stuck behind them, but we do got to kind of run them. It's a thing. Because if I don't run them, Twitch will, and I get paid more if I run them. Yeah, see the difference in the ears? It's so, like, it's just that little bit that just makes everything pop. I might have had too much on my paintbrush right there, and that's going to be a little squiggly, but it's going to be fine. What's everybody doing for New Year's? Ooh, fun. You do love a good cheesecake. I still have whiskey cake from Christmas. That's going to get eaten. A whole bunch of that tomorrow. I might even have a piece of it tonight. Awesome. I hope the nap helped. I hope your head's feeling better. Welcome back from the ads. Anyone who was stuck in them, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Early night tonight, that's fair. Now, because I had to file some stuff off of here, I lost the seam that goes across the top, so I'm kind of just winging it. It's just trying to make all these tiny little lines and just be very careful with them all. But luckily I've already painted one of these, so I know like what I have to do. Because I've got, is he over here? Where's my reference pieces? He's over in this. So like I know there's a seam across the top. I know that I went around the ears. So I'm basically just going back through what I remember doing on this. And going from there. Yeah, tonight is going to be all these little outlines and getting at least the very first coats of on Santa of the decoupage. Because once I have all the decoupage medium on everything, it has to cure for an hour before. It says a half hour, but a lot of people in the reviews say let it go for an hour. Especially if you've had to thin it down, is to let it cure for an hour and then do another coat, and then let it cure for an hour and then do another coat, and then let it cure. And like, you need to have at minimum 3 coats. So the rest of tonight is going to be getting everything coated with their first coats of stuff, and then working on other things that I'm working on, like around the house or what have you, then doing another coat, and then doing another coat, and then whenever I go to bed tonight, let everything dry down as best as possible, and then in the morning when I get up, do another coat or 2 before I start streaming. And then that way, while I'm streaming tomorrow, we can all, yeah, the let it dry side of things is extra annoying. Especially when it's dry like this. This isn't even just like let it dry your typical paint. You can let it dry for 20 or 30 minutes tops and it's ready to go. This is, I gotta let stuff dry for hours because it's got to cure, and the curing process is the big thing because that's what makes it waterproof. And if you don't let it dry all the way between coats, there's a very good chance that the littlest air bubble will pop all the way through. And now all of a sudden water can get to the acrylic paint and it will ruin everything. A lot easier to let it dry when it's you will literally ruin this entire piece if you even think about putting another coat on yet. But yeah, it's going to be the very annoying let it dry. And then do it again, and then let it dry, and then do it again, and then let it dry, and then do it again. There is Stream Readers. I'm going to let that sit for a couple of minutes while I'm doing this because I really don't want to have to put my paintbrush down. I'm gonna finish his trunk. We're gonna do Stream Raiders, and then we're gonna go hang out with Mandy. Accentuate the fact that his trunk is fabric and it is curled. We're just giving a couple of little lines in here. Very similar to the way that the bow gets crinkled. See, not too bad. It's really hard to see because it's so blown out because he's all white, but getting there. I'll keep doing little lines on him. I will, like I said, I will be trying to take pictures of everything individually as well as once they get on the base, and then it'll be everything into the everything goes into the snow globe. All right, I'm gonna drop high ground for us right here in the middle. I'm gonna try to get as many people as possible that are actually in the center where I marked. Right there. Battle cries in chat. I'm gonna plug my headset in and let it charge for a minute because I am gonna need to get up and move around after this for just a couple of minutes. Melissa, I've been asking myself that every day for like 3 days. Of course, now they're going to do the go run around the map thing to go hunt down all of the presents. That's going to take a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and start queuing up raids. Well done, everyone. We will be playing more Stream Raiders tomorrow. We are going to jump on that tomorrow while we're streaming. I am going to go live sometime mid-morning, most likely. Mid to late morning. It'll be before noon central. So we are gonna go ahead and we are gonna go raid Mandy. Let me go ahead and stop raid so we don't accidentally get a raid while we're doing this. Raid channel. But thank you all so much for being here. Y'all are great. I will be back tomorrow for more streaming shenanigans. Where we will finish Santa. So thank y'all again for being here. My raid call is #PandaParty with my hi emote. If you don't have my hi emote, use whatever hi, hello, or howdy emotes you have. If you have Mandy's emotes, use Mandy's. The Susie emote is always one of the best emotes on Twitch because Susie is great. For some reason, Stream Raiders is still up, even though I said that, but I'm going to go ahead and say bye. As always, be nice, be kind, be your wonderful selves. I will see everybody back here tomorrow, where we will finish up Santa and go from there. So everyone have a wonderful evening, and I will catch y'all then. Bye, y'all.